Welcome, you guys. This is EB Crypto, Eric Brent, Family Cash Machine. And it's been a while since you guys have seen me. I've been growing my beard, doing some different things. And now we're going to talk today about the ERC programs, because I know a lot of you guys out there have been, looking at these different programs that the government has been initiating. It started with the COVID and it started with the PPP programs. I know several people and I helped several people to participate and get those loans. I wasn't a part of a lot of the debauchery that was going on, but at the same time, I did help people who were qualified to get those loans. And so we're going to talk about the ERC program. I believe that's the name of it, because I've been getting several calls from a lot of loan officers. And you guys know I'm a cryptocurrency guy, but I'm a guy who follows the money. And that's the name of this particular program, is Family Cash Machine, Follow the Money. And so we're always following what's going on with grants and what's going on with the government, what's going on with the economy, what's going on with China, what's going on with BRICS, BRIC, which is Brazil, Russia, India, and China, and South Africa. And now they're incorporating so many other countries like Iran and Saudi Arabia. All these countries now are coming together to actually debunk the US dollar. And that's going to create a lot of problems in the future for the economy globally. But right now, we're going to just talk about the ERC programs, which is a loan program which is initiated by the IRS. Now, this is a little different than the PPP programs. The PPP programs was initiated by the government. It was a basically stimulus package. It was basically bailout money, not for the banks, but for individuals and corporations and small businesses. It was a bailout program. It was several $1 billion that was created to relieve the people or businesses that had suffered from COVID. And those funds were distributed through the Small Business Administration, but those funds didn't initiate from Small Business Administration. They actually came from the government stimulus packages. It was a part of the CARE package. There was a lot of abuse of those loans. A lot of people got 7, 8, 9, 10 loans. A lot of people got millions of dollars. Some people got nothing. Some people put in 2 or 3 of their corporations and got nothing in return. But there were individuals who just abused that whole scenario. Now, this new program, I want to caution you guys. I'm doing this video because I'm looking at this program. I'm getting a lot of different loans officers that's calling me and showing me how this program worked. I have teams of loan officers, and right now the Family Cash Machine offers trade lines for businesses. We do have trade lines for you guys to attach to your business that will help you immediately get loans, because it's actually saying you paid off something. But let's just visit this ERC program, and the qualifications of that program is a little different than, like I said, the PPP programs, where the PPP was bailout money that was actually distributed through Small Business Exchange or Association, excuse me, SBA, Small Business Association. But those funds were generated from the government. A lot of people abused it, but now we're looking at a whole different program where they're offering $26,000, up to $26,000 per employee. So let's say you had a corporation before COVID that suffered, and you still have this corporation, and you lost revenue because of the lockdowns. You lost revenue because of the global, pandemic. And so if you had, say, 5 or 10, let's say you had 10 employees, you could actually get up to 26,000 per employee attributed to your loss. So that's 260,000 that possibly you'll be getting back from the IRS. Now, this is the tricky part, is that they want the quarterly profits and loss for 2019, 2020. They also want the quarterly payroll ledger per employee for those years. and the income and gross pay of each employee. Now, they also want the quarterly IRS, which is called the 941 document form. And so it's a form 941. And again, like I said, if you suffered these losses, if your business actually suffered losses, I would advise you to go and get this money. But if your business did not suffer and you're conjuring up or fabricating these documents, I want to beware you, because what you're doing is, and I'm not the financial police, I just want you to understand the gray areas and understand how you're moving. You're filing with the IRS. The IRS is the ones that's actually funding you. The IRS is actually the ones that's giving you this money. So you're filing with the IRS a fraudulent document saying that you have these employees, which they should already have record of, because you should have already filed 2019, 2020. They should already have record of this. So you're filing with them saying, hey, these people work for me and I want to get some money back on them, but they don't have any documentation over the last 3-4 years that you actually had these employees. So it's a kind of dangerous situation. I like to refer it as basically you're trying to, let's say you try to rob the police station. Now, how ridiculous would that sound, to go and rob the police station? That's kind of what you're doing. You're going to the IRS to get this money, and you're going to the IRS with fraudulent forms that they should already have on record, that they don't have on record. Now, I'm not saying that you might not get funded. Some people might still get funded. I don't know. I'm just saying that you're playing a dangerous game. That's a very, very dangerous game. I wouldn't play with the IRS like that. I just wouldn't do it. I think it's a very reckless way of trying to get funding. And again, like I said, you're filing fraudulent documents that they should already have some form of record on. And if they don't, it could slip through the cracks and you get funded, but later on, it could be a severe consequences for that. So again, if you're eligible for it, this particular relief, then I say submit all day long. But I'm saying if you're in a position where you're just trying to get some money and you're just fraudulently having someone just do these documents, it can come back and bite you in the ass later on in a really, really nasty way. So that's all I'm saying. So again, I just want to warn you guys, please watch this video before you submit that ERC. Make sure that you are qualified, because if not, then you can doctor up these forms. But again, this is coming from the IRS. This $26,000 per employee is coming from the IRS. And it's not $26,000, it's up to $26,000. So you could get $10,000, $15,000, it's still worth it to retrieve those losses. But at the end of the day, if you're fabricating these documents, I want to warn you that you're playing a kind of Russian roulette with your finance and with your life, because you could get some time in prison for that. Because again, like I said, you're going to the very same people to claim the profit and loss who should already have some form of record of your employees' W-2s. So this is a very, 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 very dangerous situation to be in. So again, you guys, this is the Family Caption. This is Eric Brandt, EB Crypto. I want to bring it to you guys raw. You guys know I'm from Compton, California. You guys know I'm from California, Los Angeles. So I don't know no other way to give it to you but raw. I'm not going to give you any cut on it. I'm going to tell you the goods and the bads, the ins and outs. I'm going to give it to you how it should be explained to you. So it's just not, oh, get the money, get the money, get the money. No, I want you guys to understand, yeah, you can get the money, but be careful if you're fraudulently creating documents to the IRS that the IRS should already have record of, asking the IRS for money and claiming profits and loss on W-2s that they should already have notice of. So that's kind of a sticky situation. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Like and subscribe to my channel. You guys hit the bell so you get the notifications, because we're gonna continue to keep bringing valid information to you guys. Once again, we do have business trade lines, not personal trade lines, business trade lines that report to Experian and report to Small Business Financial Exchange. They're real trade lines. They report. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've gotten a lot of people funded with these trade lines, and I think it's a great way to expedite your process to get your small businesses some loans without putting yourself in a position to jeopardize your freedom. So with that, we're going to sign out again. You guys, see you guys on the next video. EB Crypto. Peace.